Okay, so this is what we got to do now. We have a kitchen floor, front hall, and a little back hall area. Homeowner prepped it all for me, got it all ready, and I'm going to install some Ditra XL on this floor, and then we're going to be putting some 13 by 13 tile on a diagonal. And that's pretty much it for this job. Nice, good sized floor. About 450 square feet. And he's going to do this bathroom at a later date. And he's going to be doing something, this closet, at a later date as well. So that's it. Okay, so this is the Ditra XL. Comes in 175 foot rolls, 175 square foot rolls, about 40 inches wide by so many feet long. And this takes a lot of thin set, but it's excellent stuff. Okay, so I got it all cut in, the whole floor. It's not cemented down yet. Just find it easier to do it this way. You cut the whole thing in, then you roll it back a little bit at a time, then set it down and smooth it off. I just find it quicker and easier this way. This is the Ditra XL deep waffles. Now I pulled the Ditra back, a few of them. So I'm going to cement this down, and what you normally do is, to get a good bond to the plywood, use the back of the trowel, the flat side of the trowel, and you press the thin set in to key it in, and then you go back and you put the notch side of the trowel and you give it the notches. So that's how you're supposed to do it. So now the thin set is spread. It's a little bit looser than you normally would use it to install tile, but now you need a little bit looser just so it can get a good hold on the white matting in the back of the Ditra. So once you got that laid back down, you're gonna smooth it off with a wooden trowel or some steel trowel. Just gonna push it all into the thin set. Make sure it's all adhered to the thin set. Okay, so now you pull the other side back and see the coverage you got there. Nice coverage underneath. And cement the other side and push that down, and you do that for the whole thing. So all the Ditra is down, it's all cemented down, ready to tile. Okay, so I got the tile started here, and I'm going to get as much done as I can. But that's what I'm going to be doing now, it's just continuing with the tile. Okay, so I got a good amount of tile down. I'm running into this hallway here, and I got a chunk of the kitchen done. So tomorrow we'll continue tiling. Okay, so I'm going to continue tiling down this hallway here. I've already started cutting it in. Down here. And I'm going to start cementing this down. And then continue tiling over here. Fill in some of this. I'm going to leave this for tomorrow because I need a piece of metal for over there. And then I'm gonna keep going down this front hall. That's the plan. Okay, so now all the tile is down. It's all installed. As you can see, there's no baseboard around on the walls, and that's the proper way of doing it because the tile needs a gap at the wall for movement, for expansion and contraction. Sometimes the carpenters like to put the baseboard in first, so that's when you need to do a soft joint like caulking. Otherwise, if there's no baseboard, then you can just leave the gap and not fill it with the grout. So that's all the tile installed. I had to do this little area this morning here, so I won't be able to grout this little area here, but I'll come back tomorrow morning and take me half an hour to do that. So that's the floor. These joints are going to get caulked where it meets the hardwood. But that's the floor. Okay, so that's it. The floor is done. Completely finished. Caulked over where the tile meets the steps. At the hardwood transitions. There's no baseboard on the wall, so you don't fill that joint where the tile meets the wall, so you have room for movement, expansion and contraction, and there will be movement. So we're done here. All finished. Turn the rug here, tack it in. And this floor is done.